Hey all, Matt here with Bobcat Bonsai, and tonight we're going to do some nighttime bonsai. I found this little tree at my job site, and we're going to get it potted up in here, and we're going to do a little bit over a rock. So, let's get to it. Alright, so we've got a rock right here, and we've got some extra thin wire. We're just going to grab two nice pieces of this, drag it out. So I found this tree growing on a hillside and figured, let's plant it up growing on a hillside again. So that's what I'm going to do. I grabbed it up. I know it looks like there's a lot of water in there. It's because I had it wrapped in snow, because that's what it was sitting in. But then the snow defrosted on the way home, so we ended up where we ended up. So this is the roots for this little guy. Not too much to it, you know, just a little bit. So we're going to end up getting in here and getting this all spread out and across here. And we may actually bring it from this side right here and just really get the roots to begin to grow up in that manner. I don't know. Let me see it again. That's tough. This is more or less how it actually was growing, which is coming out of the side like this. So I'm going to grab this little wire right here, bring it around, and twist it up back here in the back. So that's going to take care of that part and holding it. Then I'm going to need to grab my other piece of wire here. As you can see, just lifting it up allowed it to move a little bit. So let's try and make sure we get this cranked down a little bit better. All right. So then this one we're going to come across like this and just twist this little guy down in here. So I know that for the time being this root's kind of still growing in an upward motion, and that's all right, because really all we're going to do now is bring over the bucket here, and so a lot of this soil inside this bucket's frozen because that's just how it is, but we are just going to get it in here and add some soil around the edges of it. All right. So this soil is a little bit wet, but not too much. But then when we get down lower in here, it's a little bit more wet. So our overall goal here is, I know that it looks like the tree's pointed downwards, but that's just so for the time being we can get these roots growing. Sorry for Corporal Brown, he's being a little bit sassy over there today. But those of you familiar with my channel know Corporal Brown's always sassy, so that's nothing new for him. All right. So there we have it. Our nice little job site tree is all planted up here. I think we're going to add just a little piece of wire yet, and maybe just add a little bit of movement to it. Let me get my piece of wire, and then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to double it up just like this here. all we're going to do is pinch this shut. And I love the natural movement that it has at this bend. So the only real movement we're going to take is actually going to be above that bend. I want you guys to check this out with me. Okay, there we go. So this is so cool. I'm watching behind it. So you can see actually the shadow behind it all too. Well, I guess you can. It's only really showing it to you as the tree, but it's got a cool shadow, okay? I'm not making this up. Alright. There we go. So we got that. And that's all looking good. So I'm just going to bring this back and up. And just add just that little bit extra texture to it. So there we are. We'll have this nice little root over rock with a little bit extra texture. Let's add some rain. There we go. Get all that water wrung out. And here's just some more natural snow water that we can use. Yep. Get that all nice and wet right around the rock. Alright, let's take a little once around of it here. And I'm happy with it. I think it looks really cool. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed my content, you should subscribe to my channel. And if you really enjoy my content, you should hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I release a new video. Thank you.